Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet your very own cute little stingray. Actually, how this started, I had gotten a comment on my octopus crochet tutorial where someone asked if I could make a stingray tutorial. So I was like, yeah, I can do that. So then I went searching online for a stingray pattern, but I couldn't really find one I like. So then I just went and I decided to write my own. So I made this pattern for you guys. I have a written version of the pattern, and I will put a link to that in the description down below if you'd like your own written copy. So the pattern's pretty simple. It's just you make a bottom piece and a top piece, add a little stuffing in between, and then just sew it together. And then you can also add pipe cleaners in the tail to make it bendable, and you can pose it however you want, and then also pipe cleaners on the fins. So it's pretty easy and simple to make. So for materials, you'll need a crochet hook. This is a 4mm or a G size hook. You don't have to have this exact size, just something close to it will work fine. You'll also need some yarn, a color for the bottom and a color for the top. Usually for blue, gray, or brown, but or you can make them rainbow. It's your stingray. Make it however you like. You'll also need a little bit of stuffing, a yarn needle to sew them up with, and then something to use for the eyes. These are snap-on eyes, but you can also use buttons or something like that. And then the last thing is pipe cleaners. The pipe cleaners will make them posable, but it's optional. You don't have to have pipe cleaners in your stingray. So starting with the slip knot on your crochet hook, you're going to chain 2. And on this bottom chain right here, we're going to single crochet into that. Then chain 1, turn, and single crochet. Then we're going to do that again. We'll chain 1, turn, single crochet. So what this is basically doing is we're starting the tail, and we're going to make this long enough, and then we're going to open up into the body. So keep doing the single crochet for a total of 13 rows. So once you've done your 13 rows, you'll see we have a nice little tail for him. So next what we're going to do is chain 1, turn, and we're going to do 3 single crochet in this stitch, in this one stitch. 3 single crochet in this stitch. So you go in, we'll do 1, go back in again and do another one, and then 1 more. So as you can see, we got 1, 2, 3. 3 stitches right there. So next, chain 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 single crochet in the first stitch. So 1 and 2. Then single crochet. And then do 2 single crochet in the last stitch. So now we have a total of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're going to keep doing is we will, so chain 1, turn, and so what we'll keep doing is we will increase at the first stitch in the row and then increase on the last stitch. So increase, that's the 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So what we'll do is we'll do 2 single crochet, So we did our increase, and then we'll single crochet until we get to the last stitch. And so once you get to your last stitch on there, we're going to increase again. So that's 2 single crochet in this last stitch. So now you should have 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So keep doing this, that increase at the beginning and then increase in the last stitch. So keep doing that until you have 15 stitches. So just like we were doing, we would chain 1, turn, increase. So that means 2 single crochet in that stitch. So increase, single crochet until we get to the last stitch. And when you get to your last stitch, we're going to increase in there again. So keep doing that until you have a total of 15 stitches along here. So once you have your 15 stitches all along here, the next row we're just going to single crochet across the whole thing. So after that, what we're going to do is similar to what we were doing before, but instead of increasing at the beginning and end of each row, we're going to decrease at the beginning and end of each row. So chain 1, we're going to do our decrease, which is single crocheting 2 together. So you go in 1, grab the yarn, pull it through, and then go in the next one, grab the yarn, pull it through, grab the yarn again, pull it through, all 3. That's single crocheting 2 together, or decrease. So single crochet along the row until you get to the last 2 stitches. So once you get to your last 2 stitches right here, we're going to decrease again. So let's single crochet 2 together. So keep doing this till you have a total of 9 stitches across here. So what you'll do is you'll decrease at the beginning of the row and then decrease at the end of the row. Just keep going until you have 9 stitches along here total. So next what we're going to do is, so chain 1, turn, and for this next row we're going to start by decreasing. So single crocheting 2 together. And then after you do 1, decrease again. So next, single crochet 3. Oh, no, sorry, messed up on my own pattern. Okay, single crochet, don't single crochet 3, just single crochet 1. So you did the 2 decreases, single crochet 1, you're going to do another 2 decreases. So now what you'll have is 5 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So chain 1, turn, and we are going to decrease, single crochet, and decrease. And you will be left with 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So once you do that, you can simply just cut the yarn and fasten it off. So what we have right here, this is the top half of the body. So make another piece just like this in white. So once you have your 2 pieces finished, put them together, and what you'll do is you'll start sewing it up. You like to start at this edge of the tail, just sew all the way around the tail, and if you want to, you can put a pipe cleaner in between here to make the tail posable. So start at this edge, sew up and around, and once you finish sewing the tail, I'll show you how to put the pipe cleaner in this edge. So now that you've got your tail all nice and sewn up, to add the pipe cleaner along this edge, what we're going to do is open it up, and so then you take your pipe cleaner and just kind of stick it where the tail is, the one little end, and then so take your pipe cleaner, line it up against the edge of the bottom, and then just fold your top edge right along there. So you can see you've got your pipe cleaner right inside there along the edge. And basically what we're going to do is how we sew it is going to keep it in place. So when you go to sew the edges together, make sure the needle is behind the pipe cleaner. So that way when you sew it and go around, it'll keep the pipe cleaner nice and snug along the edge. So just make sure that when you're sewing it, you make sure your needle gets behind the pipe cleaner. So once you have it about halfway sewn up, then you'll want to add your stuffing. So you only need like just a little bit of stuffing for this. You want to give it a little bit of stuffing, but not too much, because you know it's still a stingray and they're pretty flat. So just add it to a nice little sea pancake, because that's what stingrays are, sea pancakes. Yeah, but around there, so he's got a nice little squish to him, but not too much stuffing. So once you have it stuffed, that's a good time to add in the eyes. I've got these little, they're called safety eyes. They just kind of like snap together, and they're really nice for little creatures like this. So just kind of find around when you put them in, probably around there, but you can adjust the placement however you see fit. So there you go. Now you have your very own little sea pancake pal to add to the family. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Have fun with your little stingrays, and I'll see you later.